welcome to Power Ballad Breakdown. I'm Lesty, and yeah, we're not afraid to admit it. We love power ballads. Hard rock's sensitive side. And we're back with our annual episode where I share my top rock power ballads of the year. Last year's episode, it was epic. I mean, 2020 may have been a dumpster fire for a lot of things, but it was an incredible year for power ballads. So did 2021 match the amazing output that we saw in 2020? The short answer is not quite. However, today we still have a great list of the top 20 rock power ballads of 2021, and I'm excited to share that with you. So let's go! The top 20 rock power ballads of 2021 start now! Buckcherry typically would be higher up in the countdown, and not sure if Keith Nelson's absence continues to be the missing ingredient, but the ballads on the last two records just haven't lived up to the high standards they set earlier in their career. Kicking off the countdown at number 20, here's Buckcherry with The Way.
You are the calm when I'm a storm. The hills we climbed and tears we cried. It's you that I adore.
Swedish band Eclipse released another record in 2021 containing just one power ballad. Coming in at number 19, it's Poison Inside My Heart.
'Cause I've been dancing with the flame, I'm burning up. You are like poison, poison inside my heart. You are like poison, poison inside my heart. I can feel it breaking into pieces, picking up the parts. I'm trying to run away, but I won't get far. You're poison, poison inside my heart. Poison inside my heart.
At number 18, heavy rockers from Finland with a little more modern sounding power ballad. Here's Temple Balls, the song If Only I Could.
If I ever was misled into the dark, you pulled me back to help me out. Who'd help me now? Here I watch the mask go down into the ocean. How it's plain to see. Still I hold the universe above my shoulders. It's crashing down on me. I bleed for you and me till the day that I am free.
Now, Swedish band Crush finally returned with a new album in 2021. Now, I have to say, I loved their debut record from start to finish. I just gradually became a huge fan of their sound. Without knowing a ton of history of the band, they parted ways with their singer soon after they released their first record and toured with a different singer, then they left. They finally secured a permanent singer in 2019, and then COVID hit. So there's been quite a while between their debut record and their second release, which just came out about a year ago, so I think it's 5 years between records. The power ballad on this record, I can't even barely call it a power ballad. It's a nice little song. I was just waiting for the guitars to kick in and to just start to soar, and it just never happened. There's two tracks on their debut record that are just epic. I think Anything for You is straight from my heart. Check those out if you haven't already. I'm still a fan of the band, and I hope their next record really kind of is that one that really elevates them to the next level. But for now, at number 17, here is Crush with Katie.
Keep in mind that there still is light. In this broken dream, how could I ever know what to believe? When love is not around, take a look inside. Try to find a way, Katie. The light seems to fade, but
a new band from Sweden called Nestor, who intentionally and unapologetically throws it down back to the 80s, and even recruiting long-lost British singer and model Samantha Fox to sing this duet for the song Tomorrow, coming in at number 16. You know who's a great songwriter? Tony Mitchell. Another Year, Another Album. Coming in at number 15, here's his single, Strong Enough.
What I would give to have your love. What I would give to have your love. I saw the writing on the wall. I wish I was strong enough to fall.
Norwegian rockers Wigwam in the news this past few months as their song Do You Want to Taste It was featured in the popular HBO series Peacemaker, literally raising the band from the dead. It will be interesting to see if they can parlay this into a major comeback, as they do have a pretty good back catalog of songs. At number 13, a track from their album Never Say Die, released in January 2021. Here's Silver Lining.
Cloud without a silver lining. No matter how bad, no matter how sad, there ain't no cloud without a silver lining.
Brazilian rock you didn't know you needed, but you do. Perhaps a surprise of the countdown, Electric Gypsy sounds just like you think they would. Melodic hard rock with a seriously vintage 80s sound. Their mid-tempo power ballad Roundabout comes in at number 13. Speaking of Electric Gypsies, LA Guns continues to be one of the few bands from the glory days of the late 80s that continues to release new music. Although they don't always hit the mark, this track, coming in at number 12, is one of the best ballads they've done in the past decade. American upstarts Dirty Honey released a full-length record this past year. Well, 8 tracks, but still, a very bluesy Aerosmith vibe to many of their songs. Another Last Time, the album's best track and only ballad, comes in at number 11. Number 10, we have Swiss band Black Diamonds, a group that literally I've never heard of before just a few months ago. A pretty good power ballad. At number 10, here's Anytime. At number 9, a new group named Lavara was creating buzz earlier in the year with their debut record featuring Steve Lukather's son Trev as the band's guitarist. Well, as soon as the album was released, the band immediately broke up. Still, the track Allow is really a great song and clocks in at number 9 on this year's countdown. At number 8, it's Black Diamonds. Again, yes, the band that I didn't even know existed 3 months ago has 2 songs in the top 20 countdown. I don't know how they do it, but hey, another really good song right here, Hand in Hand, comes in at number 8. Even after 20 studio albums, Cheap Trick still remains an absolute force on the rock scene. Their latest record, In Another World, contains the same flavor of catchy, timeless pop rock that has influenced so many bands over the past 40 years. At number 7, the title track, In Another World. At number 6, Midnight City's 3rd full-length record, comes another really strong power ballad. Here's If It's Over. This song almost got by me. I totally missed it until I just discovered it a couple months ago. It's Angeline with a great power ballad coming in at number 5. Here is Come What May.
We fall, so please come and see me. 'Cause I can't deny anymore that the rivers run dry and your heart has been broken. I can't deny anymore that we've come a long way. So come what may. I can't deny anymore that the rivers run dry and your heart has been broken. I can't deny anymore. Come what may. 'Cause I can't wait any longer. 'Cause you are too far away. And while my love's getting stronger.
Perfect Plan frontman Ken Haley released a solo album in 2021, and although it didn't match the quality of his primary band Perfect Plan, it did contain some great tracks, including this power ballad, Heaven Can Wait.
Heaven can wait just a little longer. We'll fight to save another day. We get by, get a little stronger. We'll fight to find another way. If we try just a little longer. If we get by, we get a little stronger. Just a little longer. We get a little stronger.
Coming in at number 3, British band Blood Red Saints. Now these are older guys. They played around with other prominent melodic rock bands over the years. They know how to write a good song, and this is a perfect example of that. At number 3, here is Complete.
What was I supposed to do without your love? I could say what you
At number 2, Wet releases another very solid record in early 2021. These projects through Frontiers, you know the players and you know what you're going to get. Luckily, Wet is one of the more consistently good groups. Again, my favorite song on the record is a power ballad. At number 2, What Are You Waiting For? And at number 1, now this band, I'm not a huge fan. I haven't really dived super deep into their catalog of what is now, I think, 7 studio records, but they seem to be growing on me each and every release. They had an incredible power ballad on the countdown in 2019 called Love Don't Live Here Anymore, and now they delivered the best power ballad of 2021. And to be honest, the song barely qualifies, as it's pretty bombastic, it's anthemic, The Def Leppard influences are all over this track. And you know what? That doesn't really bother me. It's still just that much fun to listen to. So here it is from the band Crazy Licks, their track In the Middle of Nothing.
I'm gonna stand by you. In the end, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. In the middle of nothing, I'm gonna keep you close. Oh, baby, there's no one that I want more. In the dark of the night, through the troubled times, in the middle of nothing, in the middle of nothing. When the road gets tough, when you're filled with doubts, and the days all blend together, another place, another crowd, one single word, just the sound of your voice, giving me the will to hang on. In the middle of nothing, I'm gonna stand by you. In the end, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. 'Cause in the middle of nothing, I'm gonna keep you close. Oh, baby, there's no one that I want more.
Thank you for watching. That is the countdown for 2021, and I hope to streamline things soon on this channel with more thought-provoking, fist-pumping, lighters in the air videos that salutes the greatest rock power ballads of all time, plus more hot takes on the music scene that we all love. And that means there will be more videos in the meantime before we rank the top power ballads of 2022, which, as I'm recording this in April, is already looking way better than 2021. Including, if you haven't checked out the band Kiss and Dynamite, check out their release, which came out in January. Incredible power ballads on that record. And just from top to bottom, if you like good hard rock, they're a band you need to listen to. Also this year, you're going to hear new releases from Journey, Bryan Adams, Scorpions, Def Leppard, on and on and on. I'm really looking forward to next year's countdown. I'm going to send you off now with a recap of the top 20 rock power ballads of 2021, plus a few other songs that didn't quite make the list that you might want to check out. Until next time, keep your lighters in the air. See you later.
Miles away. It's a cold town, got the wind in my face, never know how, but I'm losing your trace, funny how time keeps taking